Put your hands up! Hands up! Do it now!
Hands up!
On a sunny day in St. Cloud, Florida, police officers from multiple agencies gathered like storm clouds around an upscale residential neighborhood. They were heavily armed.
You want another shield? Once I'm back here, I can give you a shield. I got you.
Quick response teams waiting around every corner, helicopter on overwatch, K9 at the ready. They were prepared for anything. Everyone involved had been briefed on the operation. It was go time. They converged on their suspect with clock-like precision.
Hey, put your hands up! Put your hands up now! Hey, hold! Hey, get online!
But why were they there? Were they about to foil a terrorism plot, armed and dangerous fugitive, escaped serial killer? Or was it an innocent guy in his home who wasn't under arrest and they just had some questions for him about a bar fight earlier in the day?
On the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground! You're gonna get bit! Get on the ground! I will f***ing shoot you!
St. Cloud, we're gonna need EMS. Male with a dog bite.
That's Wager's first bite. The reason we're here is because someone was hit in the head with a gun.
No.
Right, and then you didn't call the police, so that's why we came. Okay. We're here to get your side of the story.
I don't know what happened. There was a guy sitting there, and we was drinking a drink, and all of a sudden, a fight broke out.
I got told that maybe you got hit.
No, I didn't get hit.
Would you be willing to write down a statement?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
It all started on March 22nd, 2024 at the Island Cloud Grill, where a guy named Haj Hassan and his friend William met for a couple of drinks.
I don't know what happened. There was a guy sitting there, and we was drinking a drink, and all of a sudden, a fight broke out.
As they're drinking, a guy named Manuel Martinez shows up in his classic Camaro, and before long, a fight would break out.
He's a young fuck Palestine, and then he moved the gun, he pulled the gun out.
The cops were called, and at the beginning, the cops started out doing exactly what they were supposed to do. They investigated the complaint. They tracked down William, by now at a second bar, apparently still drinking, and he was happy to tell them the whole story.
Guy in the white hat, is that him? This one.
Hey, sir. Excuse me. Sir, are you Will?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. Were you, you're not in trouble or nothing. I just want to make
I know that.
Okay.
I know what you're here for. Just step outside.
Camera, please.
Yeah, please.
Yes.
Yeah, so, hey, I'm Lieutenant Mondell. And this
Yes,
is
sir.
Corporal.
How you doing, sir?
Doing all right, Will.
great.
What happened over at the other bar?
I don't know what happened. There was a guy sitting there, and we was drinking a drink, and all of a sudden, a fight broke out. This guy pulled a gun out, tried to stop him. I got out of the way. That's it.
I got told that maybe you got hit.
No, I didn't get hit. Well, he pushed me down with a gun. I tried to I pulled myself in the argument, and he threw me down. And he started digging his zipper pocket. And I said, "Oh, you gotta get the gun." So he pulled out his gun, and I left.
Okay. So, you know who he is?
No, sir, I don't.
Ever seen him before?
Never, sir.
Could you describe what he looks like?
Yes. A Cuban, maybe.
Would you be willing to write down a statement?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay, so go ahead and describe what he looks like.
He looks like a Puerto Rican, 5'4", cut hair, kind of bald, and
Any facial hair?
I really didn't want to get involved in it, but he sets up.
So he threw you down on the ground?
Well, he pushed me. I stepped over in front of him. In other words, there's an argument. I don't know what it was about.
What color was the gun?
It was a like a 32 chrome colored.
Chrome color?
Yeah, chrome colored, and I really didn't want to.
Do you have an idea I can take a look at, Will?
Yes, I do.
Put in my report that I spoke
Yeah,
to you,
yes,
and that you don't want to press charges or anything like that?
No.
Unless you do.
Actually, I was trying to
Do you want to press charges?
Actually, and everything, I wanted to save somebody.
Call name and file.
I was trying to save somebody. There's a gun involved, and I really don't want to get involved in it. But
Okay. I can narrow that down.
shit. But he wasn't really. He was just aggravated. If he wanted to shoot, he would have shot.
Okay. Did you feel threatened by it?
Well, no, actually I didn't. He was kind of threatening looking, but you know, well, I wasn't scared about it. You know,
Okay.
I'm old school. What's a gun? You know? You
Okay.
either shoot or you don't. You pull it.
Kick him out of the photo lineup if
Oh
you
yes,
ever get
I
that?
would. Yeah.
And you live local?
Yeah, I'm down in Columbia. Yeah.
Is your address right on your license?
Yeah, I 27 Columbia.
827?
Yeah, Columbia.
All right, Will. Well, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to keep.
Hey, did you get a look at the car?
Actually, it was a red car. I was told to get out of the way, and I left.
All right, no worries.
I moved in between, there was a fight, and I moved in, I said, split up, stop. He'd been digging in his pouch and saying, stop. I told him, stop, dude. What are you doing? And he pulled out a pistol. I said, oh, he's got a gun. And everybody said, hey, slow down, dude. I kept saying, slow down, stop that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was trying to slow down the conversation.
Yep. All right, well, appreciate your time.
Are you okay? I mean, get a hold of me anytime.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate it. All right, thank you.
My bike, I ride a bike, so.
Good for you. All right, keep your exercise up.
Yes, sir. You.
Also, the cops talked with the other guy, Hodge Hassan, who was the actual individual who was involved in the bar fight with Mr. Martinez.
Real quick, what happened? And do you want to press charges?
I want to press charges, it's not that, because I'm Palestinian. He's a fuck you, fuck Palestine. And then he pulled the gun, he pulled the gun out. He pulled the gun in front of everybody.
Okay,
He wanted to shoot me.
What color gun was it?
It sounded like a, I don't know, pistol. Yeah, it's a pistol, yeah.
What color is it?
Black.
And you want to press charges?
Yes.
Were you in fear that he was going to shoot you?
No, I'm in fear of the people that are sitting here.
Were you afraid that he was going to use the gun and kill you?
He already pulled it against everybody.
I need you to answer my question.
Yes, sir.
Were you afraid that he was going to...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What I need you to do is write a statement out for me, okay? So pretty much I need you to tell me what happened, all right? That's what you're going to
I
put
just
here.
came with my friend.
Listen, on the statement, all right? Okay? You're going to do last name, first name, middle initial, your date of birth, your address at where you live, and that you said you want to prosecute. So you're going to check here and sign here, okay? Do you think you can follow along or no?
What is it?
Like you think you can do it?
Yeah, I can do it.
Do you have your ID on you as well?
Yeah, I got it.
If I could just see it.
Oh, no. Oh, my God, it's at the house. I'm sorry.
Your ID is at the house?
Yeah, I just came out.
What's your first name? Give me 1 second, sir.
Everybody knows, hey. Everybody knows me. I respect the police. Everybody knows me in St. Cloud.
Up 1 second. Up 16,
I respect the police in St. Cloud.
1065 name.
I got hit in my head.
I know.
Please, oh God. He hit me with a gun. And he pulled the gun with my friend too. And he wanted to shoot. I got, look. He hit me with the gun in my head.
Okay.
He go, fuck you and fuck Palestine.
Here.
He go,
Do me a favor, just start filling it out if you can, okay?
I got that.
Out here. Let me get this real quick. Sorry. Opposite.
He go, fuck you and fuck Palestine. Because I can't see. I got cataracts. Can you help me out, please?
Yeah. So you said you want to prosecute?
Yeah, I
So you
want
would
to.
check here?
Hey, I can't see. I got cataracts.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just came out of the hospital yesterday.
Okay.
Everybody knows me in St. Cloud. I don't bother nobody. I swear to God.
Good.
I don't know why I came to the bar. I swear to God, I don't know why I came.
To drink.
Yeah, yes. I don't know why I came. I never came
Okay, let
out.
me see real quick. So you said you do or do not want to prosecute? Press
I don't
charge.
care. No, in the Lord's name, I would never want to prosecute nobody, but God bless him, but I don't know why he did this to me.
So yes or no? Let's press charges on him. He hit you in the head with the gun. I mean, that's up to you. I
He
can't
pulled the
force
gun
you.
on everybody right
You
here.
told me a few minutes ago that you did want to press charges.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Okay,
you know,
so you do?
because he pulled the gun on everybody. That's not right.
All
Because
right.
he got a gun. Hey, if I got a gun, I'm not going to pull it on
Real quick,
innocent people.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd be able to sign at least? Do a signature? I'll just write your name. I'll write your name. It's okay.
Okay, please.
Yeah.
I can't see. Really, I would not. Because if you're going to pull the gun on everybody, he pulled the gun on everybody.
So they were asking about him. I can't get that.
So tell me what happened. You said that you were here. Or what happened?
Yeah, and then I'm talking to me and my friends, you know, right here. That's a good restaurant right here. That's a good bar. I swear that's my second time I come here.
Talking with friends and what?
And then this guy is like, fuck you. Because I was talking to my friend in Arabic. He goes, you're Palestinian, fuck you. I go, yeah, Palestine, yeah.
Hold
He
on
go,
1
"Fuck."
second. In Arabic. What was he? White? Was he Spanish?
I don't know. I think he's Puerto Rican. I don't know.
Well, it's closed. You can't come down this road no matter what. That's not even just us. It's been closed. It says roadblock. So. Sorry. In Arabic, what was he? Was he white, Hispanic?
I don't know. Tell you the truth, I don't know. Yeah, he looked like white.
And
He's driving that Camaro.
how old did he look?
Oh, older.
Older?
Like in the 50s.
Older.
He pulled the gun. When he pulled the gun, I mean, you can see on the camera, and then he drove his Camaro from there.
What did he say to you specifically?
He said, fuck you and fuck Palestine. Fuck you and Arabic people and the kids and you people, we're gonna kill you. He said that. And he hit me with the gun on the top of my head. I was talking to my friends. I'm not even caring about Arab. And he went in the car. Everybody followed him right there to the car. And he went up with the gun. He even pulled the gun on top of everybody right here. I go, shoot me. I don't care. Shoot me. I don't care. He walked away in the car, the Camaro, and he walked. It's an old Camaro. It's like 50s or 60s.
You're gonna taking this? Yeah. Okay, here.
Using these eyewitness descriptions in combination with the massive surveillance state that has been built in the state of Florida and elsewhere around the country, like it was an old episode of 24, the officers were able to figure out right where this classic Camaro and this suspect lived in this upscale residential neighborhood. Up to this point, I mean, great police work. You can't complain about that. They responded to the scene. They interviewed witnesses. They located the suspect. So what's next? The next thing one should do is now get that guy's side of the story, right? And there are a number of ways to do that. Instead of doing any of those things, they instead actually did pretend like they were on an old episode of 24, and they're getting all of their toys together and all of their troops together, and they're going to have this big briefing about what they're going to do.
Until I say move up and begin announcements, just stage. I'm going to call him, see if he'll come out to us. If he says anything about, not coming out or fuck yourself or I'll shoot it out, then we'll just go back. I mean, our hand seam will remain, and then Martinez will just back up a little bit so you're on the site.
How about just say it in Spanish?
Say it in English and Spanish. So,
well, if he says I'm coming out to you in English,
right, also they'll say it. So, you guys name's Miguel?
Manuel Martinez.
So Manuel Martinez, resident of 4920 Martinez Drive. This is the St. Cloud Police Department. Come out with your hands in the air over and over and over, and then say in Spanish, and then say in English. Just keep going until you stop.
If you're going to position front first, phone call first?
No, phone call first. Before he's in position, just to see how he is. If he comes out the wall, just say, hand seam record receive. If that doesn't go well, or if he doesn't answer me, then we'll move to making announcements.
You want another shield? Once I'm back here, I can give you a shield.
I got you.
I'm chasing the rabbit. If we take shot, and then we're not pushing that issue, we're going to hold what we got, and we're going to reassess on how we're going to tactically approach it.
If he decides to barricade, or if he doesn't come out, we'll scoot one unit up just a couple houses here, just to watch the back. There's nowhere for him to go. Unless he comes to those trees, we have start from them. So it's the last house. See that the last fence? That's the house before that.
Alright. I got binos. I can watch it from here.
So if you watch it, and if he runs in the woods, there ain't nowhere for him to go. body cam's on when we start moving up. And then make sure your guns are hot. Any questions? Just for the hand signal, he comes out halfway into like that no man's land and he tries to retreat. He's getting one warning and
Who's got less lethal option besides the dog?
Whoever point me on the snack list. They're gonna have a shield and a taser. Whoever is not right behind the dog. Okay, waiter's gonna step out to the right, do his thing. Do not move to the left. Whichever way he decides to try right. Do not step in front of the dog.
Compliance to us is the only thing.
Hands in the air. If he has a fanny pack, tell him hands on top of your head. Do not move your fucking hands. Do not move your hands. If he has that fanny pack, any movement towards that fanny pack, ramp it up a little, okay? Until you see him grab something that you believe is a gun, or until he, does something more than just touch a fanny pack. All right? Right? If you touch your fanny pack, you're here. Okay, break that down.
At the appointed time, they all converge on the scene. They're going to surround the house. They're going to have units just all over the place. These two guys in particular, walk around the back of the neighbor's house, several houses down, and they just sort of stand by the guys screened in pool.
I can't hear anything you're saying, but
I said, I think he said, well, I'm going to subject him to this.
Other officers, rifles in hand, then begin converging on the house, coming from both directions. Apparently, they had just called Mr. Martinez on the phone and told him to come outside. So he does come outside, and that's when they see him and he sees them.
put your hands up! Hands up! Do now! Hands up! Hey, hold by the tree. Hey, put your hands up! Put your hands up now! Hey, hold! Hey, get online. Hey, everybody hold. Wager's got it.
Walk to me now.
Wager, you have command.
Walk to me. Face away from me.
Hey,
put your hands up.
12.
Hands up! Stop! Hands up. Face away from me.
Let's just take a second to absorb this situation. Here, a police officer is pointing a rifle equipped with a suppressor at this man in his front yard at a time when this man is not under arrest. There is no warrant to arrest this man. There is no search warrant for his home. There is no active emergency that is occurring on this man's property or in the vicinity. This is a man who, at this very moment, is just wanted for questioning. Not wanted because he's under arrest. Yet he walks out of his home and he is staring down the barrel of a suppressor-equipped rifle. And multiple police officers equipped in all of their coolest tactical garb are shouting orders at him. Now you tell me as you watch this, does Mr. Martinez comply with the orders that he's actually given?
I'm having my fucking asshole. Shoot me. Come on. Get up.
Wait up there.
Why are you doing that?
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground now.
Get on the ground?
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. You're going to get bit.
Get on the ground.
They shouted him to get on the ground. What does he do? He gets on the ground. Did they ask him specifically how they want him on the ground? No, they said get on the ground. He got on the ground. And that's when we see the canine sort of lurch towards Mr. Martinez. And you'll see that this canine is being used as a threat. They can see that this man is unarmed. He showed his hands when asked to do so. He got on the ground when ordered to do so. Yet they are still pointing their rifles at him and they are threatening him with this weaponized pet. And it was not a hollow threat.
Face down! Get on face down! Do it now! Hey, go. Take her.
He's surrounded by officers giving him conflicting commands. He's demonstrating that he is not an immediate safety threat to anybody. At least one of the multiple officers around him apparently wants him to be face down on the ground. He doesn't appear to hear or understand that that's what they want, so this is what they do. One officer grabs him by the neck to push him forward, and the other just straight up kicks him in the back. And it's even further downhill from there. Because here comes the dog for really no other reason other than they want the dog to get some experience biting. It sounds like the canine handler says, "Go bite," and that is exactly what happened. By the way, remember these two guys who were standing like a couple of houses down in the backyard of this neighbor's house? They hear what's going on.
They're giving him commands. I can hear him yelling.
And they're not at all surprised to hear that the dog bites this guy. In fact, they sort of turn towards each other and they celebrate the dog's first bite.
10 Cloud, we're going to need EMS. Male with a dog bite.
That's Wager's first bite. Well, if they bit him, we can go this way.
I will f***ing shoot you! Stop! Stop resisting! Get your head off my gun!
Let's just take a moment here to really appreciate what the St. Cloud police here are doing and sort of simultaneously telling this man to stop resisting. And it sounds like they're telling him to get his head off of his gun.
Stop! Stop resisting! Get your head off my gun! Get your head off my gun!
While one huge cop off to the right has a hold of the guy's leg. The dog viciously has a hold of the guy's arm. And one of the cops is just basically like poking the guy with the suppressor on his AR. If only he would stop resisting, am I right?
Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Okay, okay. Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. He's coming off.
All right. All right.
He's coming off.
I'm going off.
Jan, take the female. Take the female.
While there are multiple issues occurring here, multiple constitutional violations, the biggest issue here is the fact that these officers are using a canine to seize somebody, as if the canine was a person who could just grab onto somebody and seize them or arrest them, as opposed to itself being a violent use of force that injures somebody seriously. Let's look more closely at the application of the canine here from the point of view of the canine handler. You can see in the body cam that the canine was put on Mr. Martinez just as a means to effect seizure and not in response to any obvious visible safety threat.
Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. You're going to get bit. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
What the hell is wrong?
Just take him. Just take him. Just take him.
I will fucking shoot you! Stop! Stop resisting! Get your head off my gun! Get your head off my gun! Turn around! Stop resisting!
Stop resisting!
Stop resisting! Okay. Stop resisting!
Stop resisting. He's coming off.
So even looking at what's happened from the context of the body cam of the dog handler himself, it appears that using the dog was completely unnecessary, even just as a means to take this man into custody. There was absolutely no reason for it to occur. Any suspicion that the guy may have been armed is no longer there. There are at least 2 other police officers hands-on with this 70-something-year-old guy. Florida is in the 11th Federal Circuit. There's a case from 2012, Edwards versus Shanley, which discusses the use of a canine in this context and similar fact patterns. And basically it stands for the fact that the Fourth Amendment prohibits police officers from using a canine to subdue or attack a compliant suspect who is attempting to surrender. Now, it may be up to a jury to ultimately determine if those are these facts. Was Mr. Martinez compliant? Was he attempting to surrender? Or should a jury believe the police officers who were engaging in the theatrics, in my opinion, of saying, stop resisting, while there's a dog latched onto the man, a suppressed AR shoving him in the face, and a huge officer off to the right grabbing hold of his leg? It's laughable to claim that he's resisting. Let's just call that what it is. Hearsay perjury, basically, attempting to gaslight the public and gaslight the courts. And, of course, gaslight Mr. Martinez.
All right.
He's coming off.
I'm going off.
Jan,
Do not resist again.
And he just about put the dog on Mr. Martinez a second time, even though he's absolutely covered with cops, like a fire ant hill on a Florida playground. The cops are swarming on top of him. The only person in danger is Mr. Martinez. And this officer, the canine handler, he's so pumped up after his first bite, he's ready to do it again pretty much immediately.
Good buddy. Good boy. Hey, you're gonna get it again! You're gonna get it again! Stop fighting! You're gonna get it again! Move again, you're getting his taste. Dog's gonna go right back on you, man.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
He then takes the dog back to his police cruiser, puts him in, and basically tells him good boy, which as a long-time German Shepherd dad just makes me sad.
Are you okay? Hey, good job. Way to do your job. Way to do your job.
And once they have him in custody, which he wasn't supposed to be arrested, remember? On the ground in his own front yard, embarrassed in front of his friends and family and neighbors, what do the cops say? Well, we just wanted to talk to you. Wait, what?
I told you to come outside. I told you to go over here.
Outside, but I don't know what the hell you guys are doing.
Right. So all I needed you to do was come outside, comply like you were with me
I
on the phone.
comply.
Okay.
But you got me in rifles and everything.
Right.
Why? No, he hit me.
Okay.
These guys are Americans.
I hear you.
And I defend myself.
Right.
And I have to see what will pardon me. I'm a reason.
The reason is, right.
You defend a freaking Palestinian mother.
Right.
That's what it
The
is.
reason we're here is because someone was hit in the head with a gun.
No.
Right. And then you didn't call the police, so that's why we came. Okay. We're here to get your side
No,
of the
witnesses
story.
there.
Right.
I'm going to sue you guys.
Okay.
Believe me.
That's fine. But the reason we're here is because someone was hit in the head with a gun. The reason we came with
No,
rifles.
he hit me first.
Okay.
I defended myself.
I understand
Standing my
that.
ground. I'm going to call my lawyer.
That's okay.
Evelyn.
What first aid
Evelyn,
do you
call the CCA.
Say again?
The phone is
What
there.
first aid items do you
Call the guy there.
I got it. He's good.
I'm going to sue you guys. Call Melvin, please.
And there's a lot more body cam footage. I have tons and tons of the raw footage. I will upload it as I can if people want to see it to my raw footage site, especially since I have to censor some of this here. So after this happened, Mr. Martinez was seriously injured, and I believe he had to stay in the hospital for like 3 days. Of course, the cops trumped up a bunch of charges against him, but guess what? When the prosecutors saw this video, including presumably the two clearly drunk guys who were making the allegations against him, they dismissed all of the charges against Mr. Martinez. He hired a civil rights lawyer, Daniel Faherty, out of Titusville, Florida. He has now filed a federal civil rights lawsuit. He's also the same lawyer who is representing the veteran family who was invaded by the Seminole County Sheriff's Office that I did a couple of videos ago. So check out that as well. I did have a phone conversation with Dan Faherty, and this is what he had to say about this incident.
They started off as doing a normal, reasonable investigation into a possible crime, and all they had to do was continue to do a reasonable, normal police investigation by contacting the one person that they had not gotten a statement from yet, the person who, of course, was the victim and who was defending himself. At least that's what the courts certainly determined, or this prosecutors determined when they dismissed the case. And that was get a statement from Mr. Martinez. That could have been by a telephone call inviting him to come down to the police station, or to set an arranged time to get a statement from him, or just take a statement from him, a recorded statement from him over the phone with his permission, and then decide if you had enough information to get a judge to issue a warrant for his arrest. That would have been the normal way to complete this criminal investigation. Instead, they got out all the toys that apparently had been sitting in the barracks, in the St. Cloud Police Department back room, unused, and they got all of their toys out and decided they were going to do a SWAT assault on a residential lakeside home. When you look at the video, you can see what kind of neighborhood this is. This is not a crack house that has guns pointing out the windows.
To be clear, they did not have an arrest warrant or a search warrant when they showed up.
No, they didn't. what they did was they lured him out of the house by calling him on the phone and telling him they needed, that they were outside, I'm outside, can you come out and talk to me about what happened at the restaurant today? And he did. And you can see he still has his phone in his hand when he walks out of his door and over to his driveway, as if he had either just hung up or might have even still been on the phone looking for whoever wanted to talk to him and ask him questions about what happened there. And instead, he's got, I don't know how many long rifles pointed at him from every direction. They surrounded. They sent two guys back to behind his house. Like, what was he going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Run out the back door and swim away in the lake? I mean, the whole thing was so over the top, and all these big bruisers of cops were all over the place, pointing semi-automatic rifles at him when he walks out his door, and then they start screaming at him, and of course he's like, "Oh, what are you going to shoot me? Yeah, I'm in my own yard. You're going to shoot me now?" The cop that had the dog, and again, don't know what the dog was even doing there, but as they're approaching and as they are screaming at him, orders, they're not asking him any questions. He's not under arrest. They're just screaming at him.
So there we have it. This was the St. Cloud Police Department. And if you back them after watching this, I'm not mad. I'd just like to know in a comment, what's your reasoning? Because there was a bar fight and somebody hit somebody with a gun, he was lawfully entitled to be armed with a firearm at the time that this happened. He was lawfully entitled to use that firearm if necessary in self-defense, especially if he's getting attacked by two drunk guys. I don't know that that's what happened, and I haven't seen any footage as to who was the aggressor, who was not the aggressor, or whether they were all at fault, but I do know that all of the charges were dropped. And I also do know that the police did not go and take these allegations before a neutral judge and have them evaluated for probable cause before basically sending in the SWAT team over this guy. That's what should have happened. This was not a consensual encounter. This was not a Girl Scout going up and knocking on a door. This was a SWAT team raid, poorly executed, that occurred in the absence of a warrant. And in so doing, using excessive force via a canine and other things like kicking the guy in the back and so on, injuring a law-abiding citizen who now, by all accounts, was attacked in a bar and used self-defense, and then later got attacked by the cops who were supposed to defend him. But again, if you disagree, let me know in the comments. And if you're outraged by this footage, you can help this situation. You can help the civil lawsuit by making sure that as many people as possible see it. There's nothing stronger than public outrage, so share the footage, and we'll see if the public is outraged or maybe they're not. If I hear anything else, I'll update, and you can follow along at thecivilrightslawyer.com. You can follow me on X at JohnBryanESQ. Our rights don't end where your fear begins. Freedom is scary. Deal with it.